What were we doing?
We had just left to go meet with Dogen at Gastrofusion. Okay, wait, so maybe we should take the long way over there so that I can explain who he is and what's going on.
Imagine the crime czar of glass as a cook. I'd be careful about eating his food.
Okay, so Dogen is kind of like the crime boss of Glass, which is the city that we're in. And Faith knows him because, so I read the little...
He's got most of the families eating out of his hand by now. Pirandello, Caneda, Pope, even Lupin Tanner.
I read this, like, short comic that kind of has the backstory of why she was arrested in the first place. And I guess what happened was, you know, she's, like, doing her runner thing. She screwed up a crime deal that he had going on. Mm-hmm. And so then his lackeys took her in to see Dogen. And when she was in his office, she saw this painting or thing. It's that black thing, you know, that looks all scribbly. Oops.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And I guess she saw it and she said, "Oh my gosh, like that's my mother's, Erica Connors." And he was like, "Oh, your mother was Erica Connors?" And she was like, "Well, I want it. Like, give it to me." And he was like, "Well, no, go fuck yourself."
Uh-huh.
And so then she tried to steal it and ended up dropping it on the floor. But it broke the glass, but the thing inside of it was fine.
Uh-huh.
But she ended up getting away, and Dogen had offered her like a runner job to basically earn the thing that her mother made.
Well, why didn't she just do that? Or did he offer that after?
Well, he offered that first, but then she was like, "No, I'll just steal it," you know, because she's like
teenager.
Why
would I work for it when I can just take it?
So, and then she makes her way back to Noah, and Noah...
Go ahead.
And Noah was kind of like, "Oh, you idiot. Like, why would you do that?" And she was like, "You're not the boss of me."
Okay.
It was a very classic, like, "No, Faith, you're a hothead, and, like, you can't be trusted to do this." And she was
yeah, you were showing me that in the kitchen.
"I'll do what I want.
My name's Faith."
It was very funny.
I bought the comic, and then I just didn't read it, and Stacey found it on the kitchen counter, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, you should probably read that," so that we can, like, talk about it.
I really like reading those types of things and, like, summarizing them for everybody. So, and then they leave it off as, like, she's confronted by Noah, and she tells Noah, like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do the job, because I want the thing, and you're not the boss of me." And so I would assume... It doesn't go into more detail, but I would assume that she gets arrested when she's on the job for Dogen. And then she owes Dogen... They keep talking about how she owes Dogen money. And that is probably because she fucked up whatever she was supposed to do for him. That's my synopsis of how everything started before this game.
Yeah, so you can get the comic I got it at Target for like $5.
Yeah.
And I was like,
"Oh,
what is this?"
Too.
Yeah, oh yeah, you get a double-sided cool poster.
Yeah.
So.
And the guy that's on it behind her is Dogen, I think.
Yeah, you said you saw the mask guy? Who's the mask guy?
Oh, yeah, so the mask guy was...
You know, the one that we get so wet for, guys.
Oh my god, yeah.
Every time we see him, we're like, "Oh my god!"
Everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, is this just... What is happening?" Yeah, I think he must be some other crime boss.
But you saw him in the comic.
Yeah, he was part of the deal that they were doing between, it was like him.
So I wonder why we keep seeing him everywhere.
I don't know.
Maybe he's just like, "I have a crush on you, I want to see what's up."
I have a crush on you.
That's definitely what it is, right?
Yeah,
for
totally.
sure.
He definitely has a crush on us.
That's why.
That's totally it.
That's definitely it.
Yeah.
And he's being creepy about it, but in the sexy way.
No need. Let her in.
This is him?
So this is Dogen.
Faith. To think you should humble me with a visit.
I'm sorry, I should have come sooner.
Far be it from me to judge. It's not like you owe me anything.
Uh-oh.
Look, about that, I've got something to square my debt with.
Don't be crude. I haven't seen you in 2 years, and already you're talking about debt. Come.
Hey, this guy's nice.
Machines make perfect food.
What?
But perfection is boring. It's the imperfections that truly make something
That's
unique.
the thing.
Oh,
My
you
mother
very
made.
you
And
time
so I
very
like to
timely,
occasionally introduce a human touch. A little imperfection.
You still have it. I thought.
I'd get rid of it. I almost did. You made me very angry, Faith. One could almost say it's your specialty, considering the extent to which you've recently aggrieved Mr. Kruger. He is out for runner blood. Whatever it is you stole from him must be very valuable.
It's the blueprint for reflection.
Ah, then you have it with you.
Not right now, but.
Then we will discuss your debt when you do. In the meantime, I believe a show of good faith is in order.
Shut
Pardon
up.
the pun. Anansi have been remiss with their payments. A little human touch should set them straight.
All right, I get it. What do you need?
Go to the Anansi Emporium. I will update you along the way.
She just wants it because it was her mother. She doesn't remember that it was important, right?
Yeah, I
Things to
actually,
go high, you will need proper tools. There's something in the storage room.
I don't know if it's like meant to be like a representation of data, you know, like something.
Like a barcode, you scan it. It's
Yeah, and it's like, you know, and then eventually she scans it and like, holy shit, it's blah.
mag roll pull up, activated, be pulled upwards. Cool.
Sweet.
It should help you reach the top of Anansi. Handle with care.
Oh, we're Spider-Man.
Like literally, I felt like a lot of
Literally,
this was
we are
very
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man-y. Okay. Whoa!
Fuck. Oh my god.
But you explained the backstory just at the right time.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Otherwise, I would have been very confused. you
Yeah,
know?
but at the beginning they did show like, Faith, this is our future.
Mind for Anansi. I'll tell you more when you reach the tower.
Yeah.
This is our future, blah blah blah. So you know it's important, but now we know a
Yeah.
little bit more to it.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people didn't give this game a good review score, but I like it.
So what I had heard was that it's super fun to play, but that the story is kind of like, okay. That's what I
We
heard.
have some catching up to do, Faith.
But it didn't get good review scores.
Settle that
I don't know.
transaction. Yes, dinner it is. I'll prepare something special.
I know some people were not pleased that
And
you
how is Noah
couldn't
doing these days? Still scraping by, I imagine?
do the whole thing non-violently.
This is a shared channel, Dogen. I know. So you're sending her on another one of your little errands. She will demonstrate to Anansi what it means to default on one's debts.
He's being like weird.
What do you think?
Whoop.
Yeah, very subtle. How about the item we have for you? It should be more than enough. I will investigate the potential value of your proposition. But first things first. Just remember, Faith, Dogen looks to himself first. Ah, that hurts Noah. And it's also not true.
Oh god. Oh god.
This is stressful.
Yeah.
So people said that the game wasn't that good, or whoa!
Oh darn. Okay, so some people were displeased that you were that there,
You can't be pacifist.
yes. That
You
there-
have to fight people.
That there are some areas where you have to fight people.
Yeah.
That a lot of it is based around like running away from people, but there are some areas where it's like you are penned in, you must defeat these enemies in order to progress.
Fuck! Oh!
Whoa.
I made it somewhere.
That's stairs. Those are stairs.
We should have veal, Faith.
Fuck.
Have you ever had veal? Most mid-caste go through their entire lives without ever tasting real meat. Or
Oh.
perhaps you're a vegetarian. I make an exquisite risotto.
Risotto.
Why is this guy being like
Or maybe
weird?
we'll have duck. I'm expecting a shipment from Cascadia Prime any day now. Oh, and you're not invited, Noah.
Is he like flirting with us or what?
No. You know how like people get really like weird about food? Like Hannibal Lecter type
That
weird?
reflection intrigues me. The family certainly spare no expense in promoting it. And yet no one will say what it actually is. Don't you want
Fuck me! What is he talking about? No one. Oh,
No,
is this Soylent Green people? What is he talking about?
No, so I think what it is there is such like a class system in this world that like most people don't get to have delicious food, and so it's a mark of luxury that you get to have real meat.
Continue.
That you get to have real meat, and especially to have like exotic meats, and because he's...
But he was saying most people won't even say what it is. What is he talking about?
I missed that part, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was like, most people won't even tell you what it is, and I'm like, well, what is it? So it makes me like, what is it, Soylent Green?
Soylent Green is people!
It's people!
Maybe it's bugs. Like in Snowpiercer.
That was so upsetting to you, and I was like, bugs.
It was really upsetting, you know. I think just, you know, I don't know.
I thought it was funny where they're like, you can have sushi once a year, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. And then everyone gets high off of radioactive waste.
Oh yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah.
I don't think you can get high off that. I think you just die.
Right.
I like how they had just a party cabin. And I was like, you don't need a party cabin.
Stealing all the control. Oh, another thing in the comic was that, so, as I was telling Mari, there's a lot of really sharply dressed ladies with short hair. So, I don't know if the runner gangs are just like an all lesbian girl gang. But it's very like, they look very cool. You know? They all look very... Oh.
Okay, go LB, LB.
LB, RB, LB.
Okay, let's see. Alright.
What is it?
Okay, I see what it's doing, and let's see if I can do it. Nope. Okay.
Are you supposed to use a thing? Like a hook? No?
It's just doing it, you know?
Wow.
Alright. There.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
You finally faced Dogen, the crime czar of glass, and the meeting went well, all things considering. He still has the pattern drawing made by your mother, and you still owe him big for past mistakes. But Dogen definitely seemed intrigued by the reflection blueprint. That's that disk drive we have that has all that information. The one that we stole from the stealth guy. And he might be willing to exchange it for both your debt and the drawing. While he investigates further, he wants you to do a job for him, though. The Anansi Corporation, like Anansi the spider, has drawn his ire, and you are to teach them a lesson.
Who's Anansi the spider?
It is Anansi the spider. I remember this so vaguely because we learned about it in grade school. It's an African folktale.
Oh, okay.
Like folklore or folktale.
Oh, that's cool.
About Anansi the spider.
That's cool. I thought Dogen was just being creepy, but now that you're explaining it, I guess he was trying to be intimidating with his food.
Yeah. I think he's
Okay.
trying to be like intimidating with the luxury and like look at how much power I have.
Because I can eat veal. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat veal if I could.
And she's
That's
like,
weird.
I'm a vegetarian.
Almost there, Dogen.
Excellent. Go to the top, release the tuned mass tamper, and we're good. For now.
The tuned what?
A giant counterweight intended to make the building safe for earthquakes and hurricanes.
Whoa.
But not for me. It will be our instrument of destruction.
Does Anansi really deserve this?
Do you have any second thoughts, V? Anansi's not exactly a force for good. Every day, low-caste are dying in the Greyland factories, producing toothpicks and diapers for the mid-caste here in the city.
I wonder
If it's
who
for
the
them,
high cast
but
are.
not for me.
Okay, I understand that move now.
Man, you're getting really good at it too. She says right before
And then I
we
fall
to our
and die.
death.
How am I supposed to be going?
You gotta get your runner's vision online.
It is.
Go back in there.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but the comic was pretty funny because they have one part where she's like like, whoa, you're fast. And she's like, yeah, I don't have a beat link because I don't need it. You know what I mean? It's very...
It just turned my runner's vision off, like, completely. So I guess I just gotta
Maybe
figure
go
it
up
out.
here?
I have to figure it out on my own! Oops. I just have to use my fucking brain like an asshole.
No.
Oh, let's come back on.
We're not using our brains to play this, okay?
Fuck that. No way.
No.
I'm not doing that shit.
Brains are for plebes.
I play video games to have fun, not to think. Well, you know what I saw? It was really cool.
What?
For this VR experience that's coming out. It's not a game,
Oh my
it's
god.
experience.
So excited.
Actually, well, I don't know if excited is the right word, but
Uh-oh.
I was very interested in it because it's supposed to give neurotypical people an idea of what it feels like to be further along on the spectrum for being autistic.
Oh. How so? Just like
I
in
saw
terms
the
of sensory.
Sensories, yeah. So I saw a video of it, and it seemed very stressful. It's supposed to give you an idea of what it's like, why sometimes people who are further along on the autistic spectrum freak out.
Yeah, why they have like difficulty with all of the sensory input, I guess.
Yeah. So, nope. And so I was like, that could be interesting. Like, you know, there's no such experience that's ever going to explain how somebody else feels perfectly.
Yeah.
But, I thought it would be an interesting way to get people to understand.
I haven't been able to get a hold of him for 2 days.
If Dogen is involved, don't count on ever talking to him again.
What am I supposed to do? I'm scared.
You should be. I'll talk to some people on the
jump.
board, but I can't guarantee anything. My pull isn't as strong as it used to be.
I think you're supposed to swing off of it, maybe?
I know what I need to do, but it's like executing it that's difficult for me.
I never doubt that you're trying.
I
really don't.
I start to like freak out a little, where I'm like, I know what I need to do. Don't mess up this on recording. Sometimes when I'm playing video games by myself, I feel like I'm like, oh, I'm doing so well, and then we start recording, and I'm like, fuck.
Well, that's why I was only ever able to stream for 2 hours at a time, because at the end of 2 hours, I'm like, you know?
Yeah, because I'm so nervous because I know other people are watching, so I get performance anxiety.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my god, this is how cis men feel.
I don't understand.
I mean, straight cis men feel when they're trying to have sex with a woman and they get, like, nervous.
Oh.
You know, a joke.
I just didn't understand the joke. That's all.
They're like, I'm just nervous. Come on. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, I think you can go up the thing. I think there's multiple ways to go at this. Yeah!
Fuck. Making me nervous. Okay.
I love how there's like lots of construction sites everywhere that we can just run all over. Whoa.
Oops.
Oh my
Someone
God.
just got hit in the face.
Yep.
Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Do I have to go back? Probably.
I think it's over there. Oh dear.
Ah! Oh, I have to do the other thing again. No! Well, where am I? Oh, I got lucky.
Did we?
Yeah, I didn't die. You gotta not stop when you're doing these things. You have to just go. Whoop, whoop. No!
Yeah, that's what you do. Boop boop.
But yeah, here we go. We can listen to this thing.
And that's about it.
So what does Henry say about the situation?
I haven't been able to get a hold of him for 2 days.
If Dogen is involved, don't count on ever talking to him again.
What am I supposed to do? I'm scared.
You should be. I'll talk to some people on the board, but I can't guarantee anything. My pull isn't as strong as it used to be. And your recent endeavors haven't
like, because she literally just goes like bounding right through.
Whee!
I'm telling you, there are some really funny ways to die in this game. I'm really glad that they didn't go the Tomb Raider route and actually like show all of the gruesome, horrible deaths. I mean, did you ever play? I don't know if you ever played or watched part of Tomb Raider 2013, but it... Oh
Too much.
Yeah. Well, no, I honestly, I kind of enjoyed it.
Because you're fucked up,
Because
dude.
I'm fucked up like that.
You're kind of weird.
I know.
Huh. Yeah, tell me the answer, dude. Oh. Woo! This is very stressful.
Yeah.
People called the Tomb Raider 2013 a game made by snuff fetishists.
Yeah, that would make sense. It really would.
Why does this keep happening to me? It's probably because I keep stopping.
Yeah, I think you have to take more of a running leap.
Yeah. Okay, what do I need to do? Okay. What?
Whoa. Uh-oh. Whew.
I don't like it.
Just remember, you gotta take a running
I'm
start.
guessing
at
that
some
mass
things.
tuner thing will cause some serious damage.
You're guessing right.
And what about the employees here?
What about them?
Just what I thought. I'm getting them out.
I keep like freaking out because I don't know what's going on.
So we're basically going to fuck with the thing, the like counterweight that helps balance the building from
And then cut it.
earthquakes. Yeah.
Why are we breaking down the whole building?
You want that runner's vision?
Yeah, sometimes I can't turn it on though.
Weird.
It just doesn't let me do it.
I think yeah, you want to do the grapple hook on that thing. But
It's not letting me do it.
no, it's right up there.
I'm trying to. It's not letting me.
Do you have to run and jump and do it?
So are we gonna like kill everyone in this like fucking place or what?
He was kind of
I'm
hinting
guessing
at
that
that.
mass tuner thing will cause some serious damage.
See?
You're guessing right.
And what about the employees here?
What about them?
Just what I thought. I'm getting them out, Dogen. The fire alarm should do it.
Whatever. If you have
What?
I'm sure they'll leave obediently.
This guy's weird. I don't like him.
He's a crime boss. You're not supposed to like him. I'm pretty sure. Right.
I'm thinking.
Oh. Think from the... Yeah. I'm just waiting for the day that you like back up to take a running start at one of these things, and
It just goes nowhere.
and you just end up falling backwards.
Oh! Welcome to the clumsy. This is
Oh,
so
God!
stressful to me. This is so stressful. I guess I just gotta go with the flow, but I'm not one of those people.
No.
I am not a go with the flow kind of person.
Oh, do we go in the thing?
Yeah. Oh, just interact with it, I guess. Okay, that was an impossible move, but okay.
No, Mari, it's not. It's totally possible.
Oh, okay. Okay. Don't let it go to sleep.
Yeah. Control center. You would think that in the event of a fire alarm, they would.
Kruger is heavily invested in reflection, together with Sylvine and Elysium. Of course, wherever there's intrigue, you'd find the Malice twins. I've sent out feelers to a few selected business associates and should hear back within a few days. I look forward to putting this unfortunate episode behind us. Faith, you don't have to do this. The blueprint is more than enough as payment. That blueprint is worth exactly nothing until 1, I get it, and 2, I sell it.
It's all right, Noah. I'm enjoying myself. And the employees are all clear the building now.
Anything happens to her, Dogen, he'll go berserk, I'm sure. We've had this discussion once already.
What discussion? When?
No, I didn't tell you. 2 years ago, he came here after you were taken. Made quite an impression.
No, you didn't tell me.
Runners look after their own.
Oh my god!
Oh god! My feet!
Oh
God,
my god!
what is this
I
shit?
can't.
Why are we doing this?
Oh god, I can't handle it. Oh
Alright,
my
let's
god.
take a look around.
Oh my god. Hope you guys are
Kind of
enjoying
cool though.
because I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Oh, I gotta swing from here?
Oh god. Oh my god. What? Oh god, Mari. You want to take a dive?
You know, when the virtual reality headset comes in, I can't wait to play this game. I'd be like this, ah! The whole time.
You wouldn't even be, I wouldn't even be able to do it. I'd just be screaming the entire time. It would not be fun to me.
Should I jump just to see what it's like?
Well, that's what I was saying. We want to take a dive off of the crane just to give everyone a view of
what death feels like?
just to see and give everyone a fair warning so that people who are afraid of heights can turn away.
Oh god.
Where's the damper tuner thing?
It should be right in front of you.
That? Why didn't you just say that it's a crazy huge pendulum?
Because things should be called by their proper names. Now, you need to dislodge it. There should be 3 support clamps for you to deactivate.
So I guess it's a counterbalance for when earthquakes come?
Yeah, for earthquakes and crazy weather. Otherwise,
the whole building shakes?
yeah. I've actually... Okay, so when people are in a tall building, it actually takes a very small distance to make people feel either sick or...
Well...
And it's because your brain thinks of a building as being something that doesn't move at all, and so any slight movement can throw people off a lot. It's like something an inch or under an inch of a building moving.
Really? Because, there's, when the weather's bad, the whole building lurches for most of those things in Chicago.
It's only when people notice it. Once you're aware of it, then people freak out. But until then, people can be totally fine walking around with no problem. You know what I mean? But once you're disoriented, then your body can't tune it out again.
It's kind of like in VR, because if there's any frame rate drops in VR, people cannot handle it.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Once you know it, then your body just gets really confused. I've been in our office building before when it was extremely windy, and our office building is pretty short, and it must have been moving just slightly. And at first I was having no problems, and then a whole bunch of other people started to feel loud. then a whole bunch of others started.
Being tore through the entire building. I didn't.
As intended. It'll be some time before Anansi recovers from that. If ever.
Now how do we...
The employees out Faith. She obviously cares for others, Noah. A charming character flaw we both share. Occasionally.
We both share? And I was like, sure, whatever, dude.
You, but don't stick around. I expect Kruger said they're sending people to investigate this little accident as we speak.
Yeah, but I was in our office building when it started to...
Fuck!
It started to move just a little bit, and at first I was totally fine, but once a bunch of other people started to get nauseous, and then I noticed that it was moving just ever so slightly, and as soon as I noticed it, I started to feel really disoriented, which is weird because I don't get seasick or anything like that. But yeah, and then I read a bunch of articles about it because I was like, is this really possible? Can oh shit.
Keep going.
Because people, can people really, is the building really, because it's not moving that much. It's not a very tall building. But it apparently only takes a very small amount of movement.
Because of your inner ear?
And because of that, but also because you think of a building as being something that doesn't move at all. That's why you can be on a boat that's pitching all over the place, because you know that a boat moves. You know what I mean? That's why some people get seasick on cruise ships and other people don't. It's like the perception of, is this a building or is this a boat? Like subconscious perception of, is this something that I believe should move, or is this something that I know moves, or like that you guys hopefully understand what I'm saying.
No, yeah, they get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Woo! Convenient!
Oh.
What? I didn't do anything.
Too soon.
Did I die? I didn't press any buttons!
Hello, sweet death!
I did it, Deli.
Death's sweet embrace! Very long zip line.
And then, maybe, we can also discuss your potential procurement of that drawing. Faith, Icarus has gone missing and I can't reach him on the beat.
The beat?
Why is this my problem?
Do I really have to explain that to you?
No. Sorry.
Good. I'm sending you his last known location. Please go and see what you can find.
Oh, you just...
I just want to see what's up here.
Whee!
This looks like a cool staircase.
Wanting to run up the spiral staircase.
Cool staircase must lead to something neat.
This is I do really like the design of the stuff.
Ignore the Coke that's on the screen. I dropped a Diet Coke here the other day.
What are you talking about?
See little Coke, little spots on the screen.
Oh my god. Now that you've pointed them out, I'm not going to be able to unsee them.
Whoops.
You just left them there?
Well, I wiped it, but I couldn't see it when I was wiping it because the TV was off.
Oh my god.